All right, so the new set, what is it called? Heatwave, Heatwind, just came out in Japan like a week ago. And they've already been having City Leagues tournaments with the new cards. So, I mean, we see some of the winning decks here are not, don't have new cards. So we're not gonna look at everything here, because like if we go over here, we just see Raging Bolt list with no new cards. So that's not very exciting. So we're gonna try and look for and see what is doing well as far as decks that have the new cards. Or I'm curious about stuff like this. I talked about Future Hands yesterday even, and I was like, Future Hands seems kind of cool. And it is doing well, actually, in these... so far, it is doing decently well in these tournaments post-Heatwave. But there's actually, like, nothing special going on here. I mean, this build has catchers, but this like, 60 cards is basically what Future Hands looked like 2 years ago. So, like, Future Hands has not changed 2 years ago? It was like 2 EUICs ago. This is what Future Hands looked like. Like, nothing has changed for this deck, which is... it's kind of funny that literally, like, nothing has changed for Future Hands. It's literally the exact same thing that we saw. This is literally what was it, Yuho was playing and doing well with, like, a year and a half ago or whatever. I guess not 2 years ago. It's like a year and a half, or just over a year. But yeah, Future Hands might be making a return. We'll see. What else do they got here? Then we got the Cynthia's Garchomp. For anyone who doesn't know what this card does, 330 HP. Screw Dive, 100 damage for a fighting. You may search. You may draw until you have 6 cards in your hand, so built-in consistency into its first attack. Pretty efficient attack as well, just 1 fighting energy. And then Dragon Buster, 2 fighting, 260. Discard all energy from this Pokemon. High damage for low energy, high HP. And then you got the Gabite here, which searches for a Cynthia's Pokemon, which is kind of insane. So like TM Evo in this deck is just broken. Go second, TM Evo, double Gabite. If you get off double Poffin, you get some Cynthia's Roselia in play. Those become the Rose Raids, which make your Cynthia's Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So yeah, this deck is literally just high numbers. It's just big numbers, the deck. Ooh, Chip actually talked about this on the podcast yesterday. The Neo Upper Energy actually does seem like the correct A spec in here. I saw a couple lists that were playing Hero's Cape, but there's the tool card coming out, Cynthia's Power Weight, which gives your Cynthia's Pokemon plus 70 HP. So it seems kind of a waste to play a Hero's Cape in this deck when these exist. There's 4 of them in here. So this actually, instead of 330, it's like effectively 400 HP. Neo Upper Energy seems like the correct inclusion here. Rosewood increases the damage. Spiritomb does 10 damage times the number of damage counters on all of your benched Cynthia's Pokemon, which is okay. Could Trolley be an okay option? I think Trolley would probably be overkill. I mean, the question would be like how much. The only reason to play Trolley, yeah, I think the only reason to play Trolley would be if you want to get more space in the deck. If you play Trolley, you could end up with more space. But if you go like turn 1 Poffin plus TM Evo into double Gabite, that's so much Pokemon search on the follow-up. Like, you don't really need to fill your bench turn 1 to have like a really good follow-up on your turn 2. So I feel like Trolley is kind of overkill. The Neo Up Energy can be hard to find, but this build actually, they have 3 Colress's Tenacity in here. Search your deck for a Stadium and Energy card. So that's interesting. And the Stadium cards here, Town Store, Artisan, Gravity Mountain. So heavy Colress's Tenacity could be something. Even finding your other energy is like not bad either, to be honest, because like you need so little with this deck, because once you pull off the TM Evo turn 1, like Gabite finds you everything else, right? You literally just chain your Gabites and you're like good to go. Hyper Aroma for Cynthia. Hyper Aroma is just kind of like a slow TM Evo though, because then if you get a bunch of Gabites turn 1 and then Hyper Aroma them turn 2, you're still not attacking with Garchomp on that turn. So it's just bad TM Evo. And if you're playing heavy TM Evo, why would you play Hyper Aroma at that point, right? So, yeah, Neo Upper seems like the best A-spec in here for sure. You have to go attach 260 or 290, or if you have 2 Rose Raid in play, which you probably want, hitting for 320, you know, just KO that Dragapult, pretty good. Finding the Neo Upper Energy, of course, does seem like it is the problem for sure. Hyper Aroma seems bad when Gabite puts in a lot of work. Yeah, exactly. I feel like stuff like Hyper Aroma and Trolley are repetitive when Gabite, like, just TM Evo out your Gabites and then Gabite carries your deck from there. Like, let Gabite do his thing. You're just like trying to take away his, I don't know, his shine or whatever. Just let him cook, all right? But yeah. Pretty simple deck, though. There's not too much more to do besides just have Garchomps and Roserade set up. And you see the only other Pokemon in here. There's no support Pokemon, no Squawkabilly, no Fezandipity, no Mew. Just has the Spiritomb in here as the other potential card to set up. So I guess your field is looking like... But see, I feel like there should be like a 4/4 Roserade in this deck. Because I feel like you want to... If you were using Grand Tree, would you be able to use the Gabite's ability before evolving to Garchomp? No. Only one Earthen Vessel with little draw power. Surely you'd brick energy draws. Well, no, Colress's Tenacity can find basic energy as well. Do you want a 1/1 Rapska on this list? Probably not, because like these things can get you out of range of your stuff getting KO'd. Well, in this format, you'd play Shaman before you played Rapska. I don't think you'd ever play Rapska in here, but you'd maybe play Shaman. Yeah, when Cynthia's Garchomp comes out, that's when Shaman comes out. So I don't think you'd ever play Rapska in here, but potentially a Shaman. Yeah, this deck is literally just big numbers. Yeah, but 4/4 Roserade does seem good because like, then you could set up 3. Well, actually, do you ever need 3 Roserade? Well, you could set up a 3rd Roserade so your opponent can't go boss KO Roserade to take you off of being able to return KO. So I feel like 4/4 Roserade still just kind of makes sense in this deck, to be honest. Appreciate 17 months there, Heavy Arms. That's Cynthia's Garchomp. Take a look at the Hops deck, but I don't think there's anything new from what we saw yesterday. I just want to like see new stuff. Or decks with new cards. Wait, why does this have a... Oh, that's Brute Bonnet. Dude, the Roaring Moon deck? I mean, this is actually more so Ancient Box, right? I guess this is a little bit more Ancient Box than Roaring Moon. You do have 2 Moon in here. You have the E-switches. I mean, it's still here. It's still alive. I didn't look at any Slowking decks yesterday, so we can take a look at this one. Is there anything new in here from the new set? What does this Crabominable do? It's 250. That's it. This is from Stellar Crown. This is an older guy. Oh, this is the Kofu. This is the Kofu Crabominable. I didn't realize that. This one has the Annihilate in here. Both active Pokemon are knocked out. Which is, it's okay. You have the Shaman for your protection. Double Kyurem. Yeah, I don't even know how popular Shaman is going to be even once, you appreciate the 4 months there, Force. Crab and Conquer interchangeable in this deck, right? I think you actually might be right. Yeah, I think the Crab and the Crabominable and the Conkeldurr are literally the same thing. Isn't Crabominable just worse than Conk? Isn't it literally the exact same thing? Oh, wait, this one says during your next turn, this Pokemon can't use Haymaker. Wait, yeah, is the Conkeldurr... The Conkeldurr just might be better, actually. Right? Because can the Conkeldurr attack twice in a row? Yeah, I guess Conkeldurr is better, technically. It probably will never come up, but it is definitely better. Hazel, me and a friend wanted to go to Utrecht as our first event. He ended up getting a ticket, and I didn't. So it's sold out. Any way to get a ticket? You just have to hope that they open up more tickets. Just follow the organizer on Twitter or an Arcanine. The only way to get a ticket is if they open up more tickets. We do see Maxrod finally getting play in this Slowking deck. And it does actually seem pretty powerful in the deck. Put 5 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Has every A-Spec been played like in a deck, like in a serious manner? Well, I can't take Enriching Energy seriously, so I guess I'll say no to that. What other A-Specs? What are the other like really bad A-Specs? There's Enriching Energy and Deluxe Bomb. Yeah, Deluxe Bomb. Treasure Tracker. That's also pretty... Although, no, there's no way. But Treasure Tracker in Cynthia's Garchomp, find all 4 of your Cynthia's power weights off the rip. Pokevital A. That one's played seriously in walls, though. Master Ball. Master Ball was initially played seriously in Lugia. Master Ball was played in Lugia seriously. Brace. Brace has been played in Control. Seriously. Did Enriching Energy top 8 UIC? It did, but it's not serious. They were joking. They were trolling the whole time. Reboot Pod? Reboot Pod, I've seen it in some Future Boxes, but Future Box isn't a serious deck, so. All right, take a look at another one of these, see if there's anything else. There's a I'm gonna look at the Mamoswine. Let's just say I like Mamoswine. This one's got the Bladeskin in here. It has they're all trolley builds, right? This one does have 4 rare candy. The last build that I looked at yesterday only had 2 rare candy, which I wasn't a big fan of. It's got the Blaziken in here. The Blaziken isn't a new card with Heatwave, though. The Blaziken comes out in Journey Together. Let's take a look. Another Cynthia's Garchomp build. This one has a little bit more to it. Crispin for some form of energy acceleration. Then it lets you play a different type of energy, which they're going with the dark energy. And they got a Monkey Dory in here. They also have Badoo. I like the other list better, to be honest. This list, I don't hate this list, but I do like the idea of Power Glass in here. It probably is pretty matchup dependent, because a lot of times you're going to want that extra 70 HP. But you can like Power Glass. You can like, your active Garchomp, you can go attach plus attach Power Glass. And then this one can use the 260 damage on the next turn. And you can attach your bench Garchomp that turn as well. So the Power Glass is pretty cool in here. It just kind of will come down to like how much does the extra HP matter in how many matchups. But this could be like a good card to include for some matchups, I guess. What ace pick do you think is best in Zoroark? No clue. Maximum Belt seems good, but yeah, I haven't actually played with the deck at all. I do like the other Garchomp list more, but maybe it's just because I like the idea of Neo Upper Energy so much. This is an Iron Hands deck with Magneton. Hang on, let's take a look at this. Is it just Miraidon? Oh no, this is... Does Power Glass work on Garchomp? Isn't it colorless energy? No. Power Glass just gets a basic energy from your discard pile and puts it on your active, if the Power Glass is attached to your active. Oh, there is a Miraidon in here. Joltik box? I guess it is, right? It is Joltik box, yeah. So you use Joltik, you set up Pikachu or Iron Hands, and then you attack with Pikachu or Iron Hands. You have Magneton to refuel, and then you have this guy. Attacks used by this Pokemon do 50 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon that has an ability. If this Pokemon has any lightning energy attached to it, this attack does 80 more damage. This was 1 hit KO's Charizard. I guess it's also like a 1-prizer. This is interesting. I don't hate it. Picnic Basket for heals against Dragapult is a thing. Then you have Pikachu plus Gravity Mountain for a 1-hit combo on stuff like Dragapult and Charizard as well. Are they cooking? Are they overcooked? It's interesting. I think Iron Hands is really... So I think next format and the format after, I think Iron Hands is just really good. I think trying to figure out the best way to play Iron Hands is going to be a interesting question moving forward. Moving forward. For sure. But yeah, Iron Hands is really good, for sure. But what is the best way to play Iron Hands is going to be a question. Definitely a question. All right, take a look at another one here. I'm looking for like new stuff. We take a look at another Future Hands, but like I said, yeah, this is literally the exact same 60 that Yuho actually played at and got top 8 at UIC with. That's crazy. All right, another Cynthia's Garchomp here. This one, once again, has Pheasantipity, has Badoo. Only a 2-2 Rose Raid, which I don't love the idea of only a 2-2 Rose Raid, because then we can get to 320, but we only have prize cards get way more involved at a 2-2 Rose Raid count. Appreciate the 6 ones there, Cam. But no, Dragapult's still got to be pretty good here. This one has a rare candy in it as well, which I don't like. I feel like the rare candy feels like a scam. I feel like we should play super heavily for like turn 2 TM Evo, or turn 1 TM Evo. Excuse me. I guess if you go first though, it allows you to go Candy Garchomp turn 2. I guess if you're forced to go first, yeah. I could see it. I like Tim Danklin's idea of shoving Magneton and Hands into Gholdengo, especially since I could see Dango playing Lavencia and more Lightnings. That's interesting. That's a lot. There's a lot. I could see it, I get. That's a lot. That's a lot. You appreciate the 64 months there, Mello. Is Pathra, though? What are we putting as Pathra with, though? Here's a Gator deck. We take a look at the Gator deck. Yeah, Dragapult's still out here. We've seen this before. Nothing crazy. This might be pretty close to the list that actually won Champions League, to be honest. Play on Syveon deck. Nothing crazy. We looked at some of these yesterday. Okay. Typhlosion, though. That's new. So anyone who doesn't know what Typhlosion does, 40 damage plus 60 more damage for each Ethan's Adventure in your discard pile. So we cap out at 280, which is decent. Decent numbers. And then the Quilava, once on your turn, you may search your deck for an Ethan's Adventure card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So you can pretty easily find all your Ethan's Adventure, either play them or discard them with like Ultra Ball or, I was gonna say Earthen Vessel, but there's no Earthen Vessel in this deck. Get them in the discard pile, and then you're hitting pretty hard with the Typhlosion. And then this build is a Dusknoir build. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Dusknoir, the Dunsparce for draw power. See, the Dunsparce is already getting there a little bit. Dude, the Dunsparce is so bad, though. Like, the Dunsparce is, like, terrible. Well, it's terrible in comparison to what else we've had as draw power, like, the last couple years. Man, it's so bad. The Dunsparce sucks. It's so bad, but we might still be playing it. We have nothing else to play. Yeah. This is an interesting take on the Typhlosion for sure. Doesn't have any of the other Ethan's Pokemon, obviously, and then has Dusknoir to go alongside it. So, I mean, I guess you're just going like turn 2 Typhlosion attack, right? Is that the play? You can do 320 with Typhlosion. 320. Well, if you play like other modifiers, sure. Wait, am I trolling? Isn't Ethan's not coming to journey together? Yeah, we're looking at the heatwave results and city leagues. 40 plus 60 for each Ethan's. Yeah. That's 280. You're doing the math wrong here. Have I stumbled across the Mamo list with Dusknoir yet? I have not, no. 320 would be crazy though. That'd be really good. I could see playing Maximum Belt in here as well. You could make it, build it more. He's running 5 Ethans. If he was running 5 Ethans, his math is still off though. Yeah, I feel like maybe playing this around TM Evo more, and then not playing Unfair Set, but playing Maximum Belt. So this thing can just 1-hit KO a Dragapult and a Charizard once. Seems pretty good. The Dusknoir feels a little weird to me, but maybe it's not terrible. Black Belt? Black Belt would get us there. Yeah, Black Belt can get us to 320. What is this? Why is it, it's labeled as Guardy Pheasantipity EX? I was expecting something else in there for sure. Waiting for one prize and 1 energy is good enough. It's not bad. It's not bad, that's for sure. Another, oh, Garchomp. Well, this one's Garchomp Monkey Dory. Triple Dory. So there's a lot of, yeah, Crispin. So heavy Crispin. So we're only a 1/1 Roserade. I wonder if it's even worth. Yo, 2 Fez. Wait, was it actually 2 Fez? Am I trolling? What? 2 Fez? That's aggro Guardy right there. 2 Fez. 2 Fez is kind of crazy. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, you don't want to prize it, I guess. You don't have Heavy Ball anymore. Garchomp Monkey Dory. So this is a Garchomp build with, I mean, you're heavy on the Crispin. So that's how you get the energy accelerate to the 260 more aggressively. And then you can build up Dark Energy on your Monkey Dories. Seems good against Dragapult. I mean, it's not that much as 1-hit KO and Garchomp in this format. Then Monkey Dory is like really, really good, potentially. Like better than Roserade. Still has a 1/1 Roserade in here, which is interesting. I don't know, it's an interesting build. Bro, I really hate the 1 of TM Evo in these lists, though. Wait, what the heck? This is just a 3/3/3 Garchomp. Maybe it would. Maybe it's enough. I mean, if the Garchomps be living, I guess they'd be living. Dude, I hate this 1 TM Evo stuff. TM Evo seems so broken with Garchomp. Like, why would you... Like, you're going to prize your TM Evo. I guess, like, the thing would be, like, if you... go first. There's no more candy in this build, though, so that doesn't even make any sense. Alright, I hate that build. I don't hate the idea of the Monkey Dory, Heavy Crispin Monkey Dory combo in with Garchomp, but the other things, dude, I just hate seeing 1 TM Evo in a deck like this. I feel like 2 TM Evo's got to be broken. And you get prizes. All right, let's take a look at the Ursaluna Maractus. Dude, I don't know about. All right, so you got Ursaluna. 100 damage plus 30 more for each damage power on your opponent's active, and you can accelerate 2 energy to it when you put it on your bench with its ability. The Maractus, when it gets attacked, in the active spot and it's And oh, and is knocked out by damage from an attack? Oh, it has to be KO'd to put the 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Oh, interesting. But when it's attacked and knocked out, it puts 6 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon, which obviously synergizes with Ursaluna. And then it has the corner attack. The defending Pokemon can't retreat. So that's another way to build up damage and play early, I guess. Got a cram in here for the 3-4 prize turns. What does this thing do? Custom trap. If this Pokemon in the active button has a tool card attached to it and is damaged by an attack by your opponent's Pokemon, even if it's knocked out, put 5 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. But this one needs a tool card. But there's some... Okay, we got Vengeful Punch. Oh, there's Vengeful Punch in here as well. So that synergizes, obviously, with... I don't know about this one. Dude, I don't know about this one. What else we got? Got the Shaman for protection. Latios or Ursaluna for the late game. 3 Vengeful Punch. Dude, we've been seeing way too much Vengeful Punch lately. Letter of Encouragement. Planning to fall behind. Then for the stadiums, you have an Artisan, a Town Store, and a Lively Stadium, which increases our basics HP by plus 30. Both ours and our opponents. What are we scared of with? Why do we have a Lively Stadium in here? So how do we ever find it? Oh, I guess we have Secret Box. Maybe there's a matchup where Lively Stadium just kind of is insane. One Ultra 4S. How are we getting our bears to hand? That's a good, I guess, hassle. We're going to have to hassle them into hand. That's a good question, though. Yeah, how the heck did we get the bears into the hand with 1 Ultra Ball? I'm not buying this one, I don't think, to be honest. I don't think I'm buying this one. Not investing in that one. All right, let's see if Walls changes at all, but probably not. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a stage 1 Pokemon, this attack does 90 more damage. What matchup is this for? Tauros. Yeah, what is this? Dango? But don't you beat Dango with this? This also beats our Chaladon. Neither of those decks can beat Cornerstone. There's got to be something else. It's got to be something else. Dude, what is this Tauros in here for? Crusted? Oh, is it good? Oh, is it for Crustle? Yo, it might actually be for Crustle. Caesar EX. Yo, it's here for Caesar EX? Dude, it could be. That could be that you might be onto something there. I already looked at the rest of these, right? What's the Iron Hand stuff? So we're down here now. All right, another Typhlosion deck. We got to peek this. Let's take a look. Ooh, they got Pichu in here. 3rd damage, draw 1. Hey, that Badoo's dead. He's cooked. So this is, I like this. I like to look at, what, only 1 TM Evo again? Oh no, TM Evo is less important in this deck though. Team Evo is less important in a deck like this. See, this is what I'm talking about as far as the Typhlosion decks go. I like this. I like to look at this. Something like this looks kind of cool, to be honest. Hey, the black belts. Hey, we got that 320. We got the 320. Maximum belt as well. That's the one I was mentioning. That lets us get there as well. Man, we're hitting the numbers. What the heck? Chill. 2 black belt and a maximum belt? Am I going to any pre-releases? No, I'm not going to go to any pre-releases. Yo, what's up, Sweeney? Appreciate the 19 months. Also on Blissey EX. Seems pretty bad. Not even Palafin EX can survive. Yeah, we're taking... yeah, we got Palafin in our sights. Yeah, I don't know how good this will end up being. It doesn't seem that good, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this straight Typhlosion shenanigans. Because you do be hitting, man. You do be hitting. Let's see. What else is new here? Arch Squall. Oh, I hate it, bro. It's so ugly. I hate that deck so much. It could be good. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I hate it. Another Typhlosion build here. Ooh, the Togekiss in this one? Oh, wait. I don't hate that either, though. You're a pretty slow deck. You have bench space for it, probably. This one also has the Pichu. What does this guy do? Your Evolution Fire Pokemon do 10 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Ooh, are we hitting numbers with that? One thing with this Ethan's deck, though... Oh, no, but we do have the exchange ticket, so we can get... That's another thing. We do have exchange ticket, which we can get our Ethans out of our prize cards, which is like a big deal for sure. So what are the numbers? We can hit 110, 170. 230? 230 might be the big one. I don't think 290 is a big number, right? This one also has the maximum belt and a Defiance band, which I like that as well. No black belt. But honestly, I kind of like the idea of the Defiance band more than the black belt. This one has 2 TM evolution as well. 110 weakness on Ogerpon. KO on hand seems important. Yeah, KO on hands does seem important. Good call, good call, good call. Yeah, I do like the Togekiss in here as well, to be honest. I like the Togekiss. I like this list. I don't know if the Togekiss would be like a keeper, but I'm intrigued. All right, what else is new here? We just looked at this one, right? All right, Grimmsnarl. Dude, this is such a, like, owners Pokemon in general. I'm pretty disappointed by owners Pokemon in general, and I think we're only going to get 2 owners sets. I think it's just gonna be 2 sets of owners Pokemon, because then we have Megas after that. We'll see. Maybe there will be like Megas mixed in with owners Pokemon, but like, dude, this ability is broken. You may use this ability when you place Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon. Search your deck for up to 5 basic Dark Energy cards and attach them to your Marnie's Pokemon in any way you like. And this Pokemon specifically does 180 plus 30. But then there's just no other Marnie's Pokemon. There's 2 Marnie's Pokemon. There's this one and this one, right? Is that it? 4 damage for each Dark Energy attached to this Pokemon for 3 energy and has 70 HP. It just sucks, right? Like such a broken ability and just so much weight. Like, and there's just not, you can't do anything with it, like, because everything else just sucks. Like, oh, such an L, man. I don't know, such a massive L. Yeah, owners Pokemon in general are pretty disappointing. Like, the end stuff is mid, but probably the best of the owners stuff, and then everything else besides that, it just seemed pretty bad. I think there's potential in the Cynthia stuff, there's potential in the Steven stuff, and I don't know, even maybe the Ethan stuff a little bit, but overall it's been pretty disappointing so far, to be honest. It's been pretty disappointing so far, especially when you have abilities like this and then there's like nothing to do with it, because obviously like this thing is not that good. Big disappointment. What's the stadium do again? Search your deck for a Marnie's Pokemon. Oh, what? Yeah, broken a stadium as well. Insane stadium. Like, this is one of the most powerful stadiums of like all time. Obviously it's limited to Marnie's Pokemon, but like this effect, search your deck for a Pokemon. Insane. But you can't do anything cool with it because the Pokemon just suck. Like, this isn't, neither of these are good enough. But like, you have a broken ability on a stage 2, a broken stadium, and but we can't use them because it's just bad. Disappointment. How's your Cycler being played? It gets reprinted in this set, yeah. Very disappointing, very disappointing. All right, another future hands here. Let's take a quick look, but yeah. Oh, this one has thorns, which is not crazy. We've seen this before. We've seen thorns in Iron Hands before. Nothing crazy there. All right, let's take a look at this one. This is it. The Lycanroc. Its ability, you can use the ability when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon. Attach to 2 Spike Energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. And then Clutch Fangs. 40 more damage for each damage power on your opponent's active Pokemon for 3 colorless. And Spike Energy says when you get attacked, put 2 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. So something attacks something with 2 Spike Energy. Let's say somebody attacks something with 2 Spike Energy. They're taking 4. We're still not, that's only doing what? 200 damage? Plus more Spike. I feel like this deck, maybe you need to play, I don't know. I mean, it's got the maractus. It's early game maractus shenanigans. Looks like it's the move. You don't even play that many tool cards in this build to actually attach to the maractus. Are we just using corner? Maybe Frostlass? Maybe. You need something. Vengeful Punches, maybe? Like, maybe you should play, like, Heavy Vengeful Punch. I could see that working, to be honest. If you played, like, Heavy Vengeful Punch. So you cycle your Lycanrocs. And then you cycle your Lycanrocs. You play 4 Vengeful Punch. I could see that. Doesn't need tools. Wait, am I trolling? Oh, it was the Stunfisk that needs a tool. This thing doesn't need a tool. This one has to be KO'd, though, for the damage to go over. The Stunfisk needs a tool. Why Lightning? That's honestly, yeah. I mean, they probably need to play some kind of basic. Wait, why don't you just play like 4 Jet? Oh, because you want to maybe have something you can Night Stretcher for, I guess. I mean, it's probably the energy type that makes your opponent think Stadium. Oh, yeah, because if you go up against someone playing the Lavencia Stadium or whatever it's called, then you can utilize it. Yeah. Genius inclusion with the lightning energy. Oh, there might be something there with Lycanroc. I feel like there's a potential return for like one prize decks to exist once Megas come back. Because then the prize shard is... There's so much more to be gained in the prize exchange that possibly. Possibly. Alright, Guardy won this one. Let's go on to this one. I gotta stop clicking on the future hand stacks. We've seen it all at this point. To Dunsparce, Mill? I did say this the other day. I feel like if Mill is going to exist moving forward, you have to play with the Dunsparce for sure. Is it good? I have no clue. But it's definitely the way you have to play the deck moving forward for sure. Here's the Crustle deck. Crustle, another wall card. Bro, they're giving us so many wall cards. It's insane. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon EX. All V Pokemon have rotated at this point. We only have Pokemon EX in the format. Grass Double Colorless 120. This damage isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. 120. Another wall deck. Crustle, Ogerpon, Monkey Dory, Luxurious Cape. That thing has 250 HP. 250 HP Crustle that can't be hit by Pokemon EX. Backed up with Monkey Dories to move damage over to their side and the Pokevital A. I don't know. It's kind of cringe. Do you think the Hearthflame Mask can ever be viable with Volcanion? Volcanion? Probably not, no. 120 is all right for a wall card? Yeah, it is. I mean, the Crustle is kind of cringe, to be honest. Yeah, Crustle is kind of cringe. Real tough, real rough Guardy matchup, though. Yeah, but I don't know how good Guardy is. But I mean, I guess if you have stuff like Typhlosion running around, like Typhlosion can handle this deck pretty easily. And then the to top it all off, Dwebble has Ascension. Search your deck for a Pokemon that evolves from this Pokemon and put it onto this Pokemon to evolve it, then shuffle your deck. So to top it all off, you go second, turn 1 Ascension into a Crustle, attach for turn. Then go turn 2, Team Evolution 2 more Dwebbles into 2 more Crustles. You got Crustle Squad ready to go from there, the whole squad. Typhlosion does body this, yes. All right, we took a look at the mill. Hydreigon, Noctowl out here. Got the feet, got the toad screw. I don't know about this one. Got some Gholdengos down here. Just a Dunsparce, Caesar builds, nothing crazy. That one didn't play Valencia. This one also doesn't play Valencia. Watch out on double. Nothing new though. We're looking for new stuff. Wait, what won this one? Iron Hands won, so we're here. It's so hard to like follow the list. All right, here we go. More Typhlosion. Bro, maybe Typhlosion is just kind of him. Dude, this deck Winnie is just... I hate this deck. All right. I saw something crazy. Yeah, Typhlosion might just be him. He's even in Gholdengo. Gholdengo Typhlosion. 4 Ethans, which is like fine. You can use Ethan to find fire energy. Sure. So it's like how you get your energy for your Gholdengo. Okay. I think the coolest part about this is like the 1 prize potential from the Ethans Typhlosion, but also... One thing that happens with Gholdengo is like once you get Iono'd, having some kind of way to generate cards in your hand for your superior energy retrievals and ultra balls and stuff like that is like really, really nice. So being able to go like Quilava to get like +1 card out of your deck in the Ethans is actually kind of nice, to be honest. But what does the Typhlosion do? 40 plus 60 more for each Ethans in your discard pile. So this is an interesting, another way that people are playing Gholdengo. There's so many ways that people are playing Gholdengo. It's crazy. And then once we get this set, there'll be another one. Is Heatwave Arena a holiday set? No, it'll be part of our next major set. I am not going to Santiago, no. Let's take a look at another one, though, see if there's any real differences going on. Any major differences. Is this like the same 60? Someone tell me I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is literally the exact same 60. Wait, can I scroll down and I'd see it? Oh, yeah, it is. It is the same 60. All right. Good results. Will I be at Milwaukee? You can use the title and the command to see what major tournaments I plan to attend. Dude, this is... This is literally the Archaludon deck, which is literally just Terrapagos Badoo. But, well, not really. But, yeah, this is the Archaludon deck, but with Gouging Fire. This deck is literally this deck. They're the same deck. It's literally the exact same deck. It's literally Cheese with Pecharunt into attack with big attacker. I don't know. I like this one more though, to be honest. Like if I'm looking at both of these decks, oops. I'm looking at this. I hate this. I hate the way that it looks. I hate everything about this, but make our way over to the Gouging Fire deck. I like this a little bit more, to be honest. I don't know why. I like the idea of this a lot more than I like the other one. So this becomes official next month, right? Correct? No. I don't know what you mean by official though. We're not getting these cards until... We're not getting the cards... We're not getting, like, Typhlosion and stuff until... Oh, no. This is the set after that set. I understand what you're saying now. The Typhlosion and stuff comes in the set after the next set. Journey Together comes out in next week. These cards come out in, like, 2 months. With other cards. We don't have everything yet. All right, here's another take on Crustle. Crustle Walls. So we saw Crustle Cornerstone. This is Crustle for Farigiraf. Both had Monkey Dory. This one has got 4 Crispin. But yeah, similar decks. Team Evo. No Turbo Energize, which is interesting. Yeah, just more walls. More ways to play walls. They keep coming out with them. Another Typhlosion take. Not the exact same as the other ones. Oh, and this one actually still plays the Energy Surge Pro. So it's playing Typhlosion, but it's still playing Energy Surge Pro. I'm not sure how much I like that. I feel like if you're going to commit to the Typhlosion... Like, I like this one more. It looks cleaner. This still might be the best. Energy Surge Pro is just so good. Energy Surge Pro is just so good in Gholdengo. I could see this being the better way to play the deck, to be honest. But, Azul, when we get Shaman, do you think a deck like Terrabox becomes bad? I think Terrabox will probably fall off when we get Shaman, yes. And that seems to be what's happened over in Japan as well. But then you look at decks like this and they have no Shaman. So, it might be one of those things where, like Water Pawn is like one of those things where it's like, it's really good when people aren't playing Shaman. It's really bad when people are. Like the flowchart thing. Oh, there's still some Terra boxes out here, though. Hold up. Oh, no, that's Raging Bolt. All right, here's a Terra box. Is it, though? Nope. It's Raging Bolt. I what one this one? Archbird. Is there any? There's, like, none, right? All right, is there anything else cool here? Okay. Oh, wait, hold up. I mean, we could start here. Here's another moon build. 2 Ditto. You really want to have that much flexibility with what you start with? I guess maybe. I don't hate it, I guess. I'm not sure I like 2 Ditto. You don't even have a way to get the Ditto in the active if you just don't start it, right? So it's literally just to increase your odds of like having more flexibility with what you start. Because Petron EX only pushes up dark Pokemon. So you have no way to get Ditto in the active and then turn it into something. It's interesting. So the idea behind the Ditto in here is just to have flexibility, like more options to open the right Pokemon, basically, which is interesting. And get like not lose a bench space, because like if you open Pecharunt but you don't want a Pecharunt, then you're stuck with a Pecharunt in play. But if you open Ditto and you wanted a Mooney X, then Ditto becomes Mooney X for you or something like that. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Oh shoot, there's 3 Pecharunt in here. Jeez. Oh my god, 3? What do you need 3 baby Pecharunt for, bro? What? I guess for like when they KO your Mooney, you poison them going back into your... Dude, I don't even know. Appreciate 3 months there. Wetter. Dude, I don't even... How do you even... I don't even know what to think about that. You appreciate the $10 super chat there, Lunatic. Happy to see you back streaming, by the way. I wonder if anyone knows if NAIC will be the first major in Destined Rivals. It will be, yeah. It's not confirmed, but I would bet that it would be. I would bet money on it, for sure. All right, so we just took a look at that moon build. This is interesting. No Ogre Pawn. We got Raging Bolt Ho-Oh. For anyone who doesn't know what Ho-Oh does. Once on your turn, you may attach 2 basic Fire Energy cards from your hand to one of your benched Ethan's Pokemon. Oh, so it can attach to itself. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that. Then 160 heal 50 from each of your Pokemon. Interesting, interesting. So you can just accelerate to yourself. If it's on the bench, I guess. Thoughts on Slowking in the new format? I think it's bad. You just get Fire Energy and play with your Ho-Ohs, and then you attack with Raging Bolt. Honestly, is this ever better? It's probably not, though, right? Ogerpon cycling the energy, drawing you cards. I feel like Ogerpon has to be better, right? NAIC is June 13th, and Destined is May 30th, so it should be. Yeah, exactly. Ogerpon is better now. I feel like it is probably better, right? But you can, the thing with the Ho-Oh, I guess, though, is you can build up, before you start getting Iono'd and getting your hand disrupted, you can build up so much energy in the early game. If you get like 2 Ho-Ohs on your bench, you can build up so much energy in the early game that like when they Iono you, you need so little or like nothing. I could see this being better than Ogerpon in Raging Bolt. You can build up a lot of energy to have him play with these things really quickly, to be honest. If you put 2 of these on your bench, turn 2, you could have 6 energy in play. Like that's kind of a lot. 7 with your manual attachment. That's insane. I could see it. I could see it. Having to play superior energy retrieval feels kind of bad if you're getting Iono in the late game. But like Mew plus Fez, because you could also live with 1 Ho-Oh EX on your bench. Your bench could look like sometimes Squawkabilly, but then it's like 2 Raging Bolts plus Ho-Oh, 3 Fez Mew. That's 5. You have 1 flex bench space to work with. And it might be the Squawk some games. Might be the Latias some games. But honestly, Latias seems kind of mid in here. It lets you play 0 switch cards, which is nice, I guess. Lively Stadium's kind of weird. The plus 30 HP doesn't seem like that big of a factor. Is it from Destined Rivals? It is from Destined Rivals, yeah. Ho-Oh plus Armarouge plus Luminous Energy plus Iron Hands plus Wellspring has been a new Japan development the last 2 days. Ho-Oh plus Armarouge. Oh! Yeah, because... Oh, you can just have 1 Ho-Oh on your bench, accelerate your Fire Energy into play, and then Armarouge just moves it around for you. Oh, wait. Is this Armor... Is that... That sounds like... That sounds like even better than like what Magna Basin did for Armarouge. Could this be this could be Armarouge's moment. Is it finally time for Armarouge? Hold up. Wait, that's kind of sick. 220 HP Bolt doesn't hit as hard when Clefairy exists. True. But if you're going back and forth 2 for 2, I think you're okay with that. Although they could have their stupid Pearl. This is an interesting way to play Raging Ball for sure. The Ho-Oh, yeah, Ho-Oh Armarouge actually sounds kind of sick. That sounds kind of cool. All right, one more Gholdengo Typhlosion here. Let's take a look at this one. Rigid Band. Broken card. If you know, you know. 1 team evolution. This list is almost the exact same 60 as... This is like 1 card different than this list, right? Oh, than the list from a higher up tournament. So is it... We're probably not going to get through all these. I plan to try and go through all these, but honestly, it takes a lot longer to go through these than I thought. Although we're starting to see some repetitive stuff here, so we're not going to look at everything. Sylveon Noctowl, but it's just a Flareon box. Cardboard Badoo, 2 Doos. Slow it down. Another Crustle deck. Just Crustle Ogerpon. Anything new? I'm looking for new stuff here. Another Gholdengo. This is like a standard 60 out here. This is like the same 60. Like maybe not quite exactly, but it's like 1 or 2 cards different. Doesn't Armarouge only move to the active? It does, yeah. But it doesn't like change anything for how the deck could work. Gouging Fire, Ho, Armarouge. I mean, maybe you play... There's better attackers to play with an Armarouge deck, though. You should play Armarouge like a box-style deck with like a ton of different options. Okay, here's a Magcargo, and Ethan's Magcargo deck. No Typhlosion, but I'm actually not surprised to see that, because Typhlosion actually seems kind of bad with Ho-Oh and Magcargo. Playing just research for turn and just drawing through your deck seems better. So it definitely makes sense, to be honest. Magcargo, for anyone who doesn't know. Free Retreat if you have no energy attached to it. And then Lava Burst for 3 fire. Discard up to 5 fire energy from this Pokemon. You do 70 damage for each energy you discard. So you can hit for 350, which is not bad. Not bad at all. Release Pearl does nothing versus Pult. The Pult player can ignore the Clefairy counter catch to the bench and Phantom Dive to get around it. I don't think that's quite how it's going to work, because the Clefairy just killed your first Dragapult. If you have another Dragapult already ready to go after that, that's great, but I doubt you do. I think it's going to be that simple. Maybe, though. It's possible. Give you EXP share or something. Capped Magcargo because Ball was too OP. Let's just clean up. No, you just do it again. You just do it with another Magcargo. You just Ho-Oh. He's Ho-Oh, push up Mew, Ho-Oh to a Magcargo, retreat to Magcargo, Magcargo, 1-hit KO, repeat. Repeat the process. Yeah, I don't think the problem is the Pearl, to be honest. The Pearl is not the problem against Pult. The problem is that they can just like on command 1-hit KO your Dragapult. And then you have to create a new Dragapult to be able to do anything. It's not so much the Pearl reducing the prize cards bar 1. The problem is that they just 1-hit KO'd your Dragapult. And they can probably do it again if they really want to. That's the problem that you're faced with. 2 Mew is crazy. We've been seeing 2 Mew in a lot of decks. It makes a little bit more sense in this deck because Mew is your pivot, right? When they knock out a Magcargo, you want to be able to push Mew to the active so you can accelerate energy to your Magcargo to then retreat your Mew into Magcargo and repeat. Would be the... I assume that's why they play the heavy Mew count. That, like, prizing Mew is probably just really, really bad. It's like a pivotal part of the deck. Dude, this is just the standard. This is literally the... I mean, this is a little bit different, but literally this is like the... This Ethan's build is like... Everyone's playing like the exact same Ethan's build. Unfair Stamp, 2 TM Evo, Arvin's, Ethan's. Figured it out. Perfect 60 discovered. The no heavy ball effect? Exactly, yeah. Feeling the lack of... Everyone's feeling the lack of heavy ball for sure. You think Feraligator's a hard deck to pilot? Yeah, it's probably at the top end of... It's harder than most decks. I guess the answer is just yeah, because on the scale of easy to hard, Feraligator's definitely on the side of hard for sure. You can make the argument whether any Pokemon deck is easy or hard to pilot in general, but kind of a pointless argument. So the answer is yeah, I guess it's just yes, it is a hard deck to pilot. Does Fire Off push energy to Mew? Fire Off? What is Fire Off? Why are people playing Heavy Ball? That's a good question, actually. I don't know. People just stopped playing it as soon as rotation hit for some reason. This is literally just Ancient Box. That's terrible. Awful. I'm so mad that I clicked on that. Rusty. Okay, what won this one? Archdub. Keep looking to try and find new stuff. If there's anything new out here. This is a heavy Clefairy. Would you even call this a Terra box? Probably still, right? It's just you don't have the Pikachu in here. 3 Clefairies. That's a lot of Clefairies. That's a lot of Clefairies. Ethan's Typhlosion goes hard into the Dango Mirror. Ooh, that is true. That is pretty good in the Dango Mirror. The Typhlosion is for sure. The whole mirror match is literally just a Typhlosion off, right? Like you don't even like you might attack initially with Gholdengo, but then it's like Typhlosion's back and forth for the rest of the game, or theoretically. Far off is Armarouge's ability. Oh yeah, Armarouge moves energy from the bench to the active Pokemon, irrelevant of what the active Pokemon is. You got the Water Pond Slant. Honestly, we haven't seen that much Shaman. Shaman? There's not that much. There isn't that much Shaman out here. People aren't like... It feels like the meta is probably going to be in one of those weird spots where it's like, well, if everyone's playing Shaman, then playing something like Terra Box, like this is just bad. But if no one has Shaman, then this is really good. And then the question is just like whether or not people are going to play the Shaman. Like if we go to these Gholdengo lists, no Shaman. Check out this Gholdengo list, no Shaman. Like, I don't know. The Terra Box is probably pretty good into like this City League specifically. It's not going to be every City League or League Cup or League Challenge or Tournament or whatever, but... Here's another Just Typhlosion list. Dude, I do like the idea of this deck as well, to be honest. This deck actually seems decent. Not gonna lie. What else we got in here? Another Typhlosion Poison? Bro. I don't know about this one, though. I hate this one, though. This is literally the Archaludon deck. Dude. It's like every deck just has a poison package, bro. Okay, I like it a little bit more in here because boosting the Typhlosion's damage with Brute Bonnet is kind of cool with Binding Mochi. That's kind of cool. This deck does have the Shaman. They're protected. Hits 320 for a Dragon Ball. Yeah, that is kind of cool. If you have 4 Ethans, no exchange chicken in here. So if you prize the Ethans, you're kind of screwed. But yeah, Binding Mochi. Dude, I hate this poison package. It's like, you want to... What deck are you playing? I don't know, any deck. You want to cheese your opponent? Yeah, sure. Put the poison package in your deck. We're going to see Gardevoir decks and Dragapult decks with the poison package eventually. I feel like I'm not winning enough. Have you tried donking your opponent on turn 1? Going first? Okie dokie. The Dogie is back. Oh, this is kind of a crazy deck. What the heck? There's a lot of things going on in here. You got Okie dogies, but then you have Monkey Dories, Mimikyus. Dude, there's a lot going on in this one. I don't even know what to think about this. You have Calamitous, Snowy Mountain. Whenever any player attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their basic non-water Pokemon, put 2 damage charge on that Pokemon. Dude, what is going... This is just too much. This is too much. What is going on here? Sudowoodo? Your opponent's next turn to defend a Pokemon can't retreat. Okay, got him with that impound. Flip a coin of heads, choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. It's too much, man. This is too much going on. I can't handle that. Oh, wait, what won this one? There's Charizard. Oh, I mean, let's take a look at the Charizard. Let's see if there's anything crazy. Tatsugiri. Trolleyzard with Tatsugiri. Kind of whatever, right? Nothing too crazy. Team Evo build. Jack. Yeah, let's show some of this, the water pond stuff going around. Yeah, I think it does just kind of come down to Shaman counts, right? If people are showing, like, there's no Shaman in this deck. A lot of people just aren't playing Shaman as well. It's just, like, not that popular. I hate it. All right. More Crustle action. Thorns? Oh, no. Dude, Tyranitar. Let's go. First T-Tar deck we're seeing. Crushing Hammers. Is this just, like, Thorns 2.0? This might just literally just be Thorns 2.0. Tyranitar, for anyone who doesn't know, item lock ability, cracking stomp 150, just go to the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Yeah, so the ability item locks your opponent, which is pretty good. The ability is insanely good. This build is with the Dunsparce, reversal energy, neutralization zone. Ooh, I can maybe get behind that. Do you think the inability to find Shaman off Puffin is part of the reason it's being unpopular? I don't know. I feel like people would have forced it, to be honest. I feel like people would force it if it was correct to play. If it was that impactful in the meta, you would just play the Shaman. I don't know. Yeah, you would just like literally play the Shaman. Like, I feel like, yeah, you can't like risk getting bodied by the water pond. That seems like too risky to risk. It's too risky to risk. Ooh, there it is. All right, we've seen a couple different builds of Raging Bolt now. The Bellibolt. Bolt that, I guess. You get the built-in draw engine of the Kilowattrel as well. Yo, is this cooking? Actually, I don't hate this, to be honest. I actually don't hate this. I kind of like this. Or Lavencia. You get the state. Yeah, you can play the stadium as well. I mean, you can play the stadium in the other build. It just didn't do as much. Raging Belly. Oh, that's a good name. Raging Belly. I feel like this list specifically feels like it needs more vessels, but like besides that, I don't hate this, to be honest. I don't hate this. I actually don't hate this, to be honest. I don't know if it's better than Ogerpon or even the Ho-Oh, to be honest, but I don't hate it. Anything new with this build? Nope, basically the same 60. They're not playing the new Toads rule, though. They also have a Sinestia in here. I guess it just has like a 1-prize attacker is probably why you have that. Dude, Bug Catching Set. I wonder if Bug Catching Set will actually ever have its moment in the format, to be honest. Because this card is like insanely good. But we just haven't had like a really good like pure grass deck for a long time. Well, like a long time. But this Bug Catching Set is like a really, really good card. Hydropple was tier 1.5, remember? No, it definitely was not. Anything else cool popping up? Okay. Garchomp, Frostlass, Monkey Dory. Okay, this is definitely a deck right here. Garchomp, Frostlass, Monkey Dory, Sudowoodo, Badoo. Team D. Dude, there's a lot going on in this one. I don't know about this. This is a lot. This is a lot. Oh, the Sudowoodo's in here for like the retreat locking though, right? Yeah, that's why it's here, for the retreat lock. We're not trying to use the... I mean, you could hit him with the Mimic attempt if you need to, I guess. Flip a coin of heads, choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. Oh, there's just a lot going on here. Another straightforward one. There's not too much crazy. We haven't seen any... Like, what are the decks that we haven't seen? Dude, god damn it, the poison... Dude, it's literally just putting the poison package in a bunch of different decks. I hate it so much. What else can you put the poison package in is the question. Armarouge in here? For what reason? Be able to retreat stuff maybe? That seems weird. Maybe to be able to get access to the Chi-Yu more consistently? Doesn't seem great though. Oh, this one was won by an Okidogi deck. Okidogi to Dunsparce. 3 XP share. No energy sticker. Dude, I feel like you can just ran out of energy so quickly. I don't know. Feels iffy. Also only 3 Dunsparce, not even 4 Dunsparce. Is Runwood dead? We've seen a couple builds of it. It doesn't seem great for sure. I'd say it doesn't seem great. But I don't know if it's like dead. Take a look. It's that same 60. Ho-Oh Raging Bolt. Another Ho-Oh Raging Bolt. This one has the 3 Ho. I like the 3 Ho. I think 3 Ho makes sense. But we can potentially have 2 on your bench. You get a ton of energy in play super quickly. I could see Ho-Oh Raging Bolt actually being good, to be honest. Because like by turn 2 and 3, by like turn 2 or 3, you can have so much energy in play. It's just like Iono doesn't even do anything to you at that point, which is kind of cool. Here's a Mamo build, but nothing crazy in here. Or Gholdengo, Typhlosion. Dude, this deck is definitely... I mean, this deck is actually like pretty popular, to be honest. We've seen a lot of Gholdengo, Typhlosion. There's a lot of it out there. Is his time now? Thwacky? Shaman and Rabska? Gotta have them both. Is it time for Diplin? Surely Pult with Shaman is just broken this format. Sounds like it's probably pretty good to me. But Pult, yeah, we haven't seen that much Pult around here though, to be honest. I mean, here's a Pult right here. Pult Dusknoir, no Shaman. Dude, honestly, Pult list just looks so weak this format compared to last format. You don't have Lance. There's like another, you don't have any of the V Pokemon. Yeah, Pult in general just looks so weak this format. I don't know. It might be fine, but not just this format, but like our like Journey Together and then this going into this format as well just seems weak. We'll see though. Oh yeah, one thing we haven't looked at yet that we're probably hopefully gonna start seeing here is the Yan Mega Dex. Look at this moon real fast. Oh, this is just Ancient Box. I hate it. Blissey Crustle. More walls, more ways to play walls, but this time with the Blissey moving the energy around from Monkey Dory to Crustle to Monkey Dory to Ogre Pond to here to there. It has 300 HP. It's pretty cool. Oh, here's one. Armarouge Ho-Oh. We were just talking about it. This is it. Armarouge Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh accelerates the energy in play. Armarouge moves the energy around. Interesting attacking lineup. You got the Water Pawns for the sniping. Bombardier. I don't know why. Maybe for fast carry. Why do we have Bombardier in here? Iron Hands. Mew EX is an attacking option as well, I guess. Clefairy to be able to 1 KO Dragapult. And then you have Regigigas as well. You have another way to 1 KO Dragapult, actually, with the Regigigas. Dude, Armarouge Ho-Oh, though? I could see it. I kind of like it, to be honest. What's your bench look like? 2 Armarouge, 1 Ho-Oh. That's 3. You have 3 bench spaces to work with after that. I don't know. That's kind of cool. The Ho is actually like such a big deal for Armarouge. That can get so many energy in play so quickly for you to utilize. And they have like good attacking options as well. Area 0. Oh, and you have Area 0, so you have more bench space to work with actually. Ooh. Dude, I don't know. I kind of like this. Does Ho-Oh stack? Yeah, you can use multiple Ho-Ohs on a turn. Ho-Oh just accelerates 2 fire energy from your hand to one of your benched Ethan's Pokemon. And Ho-Oh is an Ethan's Pokemon, so you can just accelerate to your Ho-Oh. Yeah, Ho-Oh EX ability, 2 fire energy from your hand to one of your bench Ethan's Pokemon, which in this case would just be your Ho-Oh. You just accelerate it to your Ho-Oh, and then Armarouge moves the energy around. Oh, it also has an attack. It does 160 and then heal 50 from each of your Pokemon, which I guess honestly could be relevant against Dragapult, right? Yeah, 230 HP. You're not getting 1 hit KO'd. Punch him, set up a 2-hit, heal the spread damage off your bench, stuff like that. Interesting. Okay, there might be something here. We don't get the Ho-Oh. We don't get Ho-Oh and Journey together. We get it at the next format, next set. There's something else I want to look at here. We take a look at the Garchomp show fast, see if there's anything crazy. It's pretty normal builds from what we've seen so far. Scoop up Cyclone in this one. I don't hate that. Fighting Ogerpon. You play Fighting Energy. You may as well play the Fighting Ogerpon. Raging Bolt. Here's another one with a Gholdengo Typhlosion winning. Bro, this deck is just everywhere. I'm looking for new stuff. Dusknoir Slowking? How do you even make this work? Oh, with the reversal energy? Could this be the way to play the deck the whole time? It could be, I guess. Is this it? There's a Crustle Fortress below this one. Alright, we'll pull that one up. I could see this. I mean, Natu is kind of annoying. Not sure about this one. What are you planning to play to Peoria 2026? Working on it still. Wait, where was I? I clicked on... Oh, this is that Crustle Fortress. Another Crustle deck, but using Fortress. Knocks itself out. Once your turn, you may search your deck for up to 5 basic energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon any way you like until your deck. If you search your deck for if you search your deck in this way, this Pokemon is now knocked out. So you just... Dude, Crustle is so cringe. How good is that? I don't know, it seems like there's enough checks and balances in the format though for stuff like Crustle, to be honest. Like the Gholdengo Typhlosion, Gardevoir obviously just beats decks like Crustle. Yeah. Decks like this, I mean, dude, there's so many walls. There's so many walls in this format. It's insane. It's absolutely absurd how many walls there are. Yo, the Genesect? I don't hate that. I'm a big Genesect fan. It's not great. All right, we got to get to some Yen Mega decks here at the very least. But we've seen most things at this point. More Magcargo Ho-Oh. I've seen Poison and Burn deck with Volcanion, Magmortar, and Bonnet. No, I've not seen that. You could play that with Badoo. Wait, what one was I on last? This one? We actually saw something. Pikachu. Dragapult Pikachu? What is this? Oh, dude, I hate that deck so much. All right. Oh, it literally is Dragapult Pikachu. What the heck? Wait, who was pushing this Dragapult Pikachu propaganda on Twitter not that long ago? Was it Oscar? It was Oscar? Dude. Looks like it's made its way over to Japan here. Pikachu, Pikachu Dragapult. 4 Crispies. I'm not sure about this one. Oscar cooking 24/7. Bro, he is cooking. He's actually, honestly, he is like, his ideas are all like pretty good though too. Like, I don't know. Like sometimes you see some people come with some ideas and you're like, bro, this is just terrible. But like all of his stuff is like, maybe it's just more competitive minded than like the average cook. But like all of his stuff has like purpose, like in like a competitive meta. Which for someone like me, like looking at lists is like nice. Cause like some people are just pushing out some garbage. It's like, this can't beat anything, bro. What is this? What is our goal here? Got no goals, which is like fine to do. You can make a bunch of bad decks if you want to. But Oscar actually like all of the stuff that he puts in his decks like has like competitive purpose. For the most part. Some of it's kind of A little crazy, but yeah. What is the Tauros for, man? One shot Archaladon, I guess. It doesn't even one shot Archaladon because if Archaladon attacks, it removes its weakness. Somebody say you can make a living off bad decks. What's up for the win? One shot Yanmega. It does one shot Yanmega, but is Yanmega weak to lightning? I think Yanmega's weak to lightning, right? We still haven't hit a Yanmega deck yet. We'll get there eventually. Oh, here's that deck someone was talking about. It's just the special condition deck. You burn them. You poison them. You put this guy in the active. You ping him with a Iron Valiant. Double Ditto, of course. Gotta have 2 Dittos. Where's the... I feel like this deck needs Badoo. Like, what if you poison, burn, Badoo them? That's like a lot, right? Can they handle that? Poison, burn, Badoo them? Seems pretty good to me. Crispin carries so many decks. Yeah, Crispin's in everything, man. Arc. All right, here we go. Here's a Yanmega deck. It is just Yanmega Walls, which isn't as cool, but Yanmega definitely isn't its own deck. That's for sure. Yanmega isn't like its own deck. It needs to be like an enabler. It has to like set something up. Buzz Boost. You may use the ability once in your turn when you play this. When this Pokemon moves from your bench to the active spot, search your deck for up to 3 basic grass energy cards and attach them to this Pokemon, then shuffle your deck. And then Jet Cyclone for 3 grass and a colorless, which is pretty easy to set up because of its ability. 2/10, move 3 energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. And then from there, you set up your Melodic, or you set up your Ogerpon, or maybe your Waterpon, or your Fergaraf. Set up a Waller, go from there. Gonna make Yanmega Turo to show Azul. Well, there's too many things that one hit KO this thing though. It has to like be setting something up. You're just gonna get bopped by something like Gholdengo or something. Ooh, you could play Toadscruel in there though. Yanmega Toadscruel? You could play both Toadscruels and Rabska. No, both Toadscruels. Yanmega Toadscruel. And you play the one that prevents effects of attacks as well. Gonna make Yanmega Doxmund. Wait, the Doxmund that says it can't be hit by fire Pokemon? Is that how you beat your Typhlosions? Where are the Yanmega Bolt decks? That probably is less good. Honestly, that's not... Getting from the active, from the bench to the active turn over turn is like gonna be tough. But honestly, I don't hate it. But yeah, it's probably just bad. It's also a stage 1. Yeah, and Raging Bolt, that would just be bad. It's also a stage 1. It's not good enough. Yeah, we have not seen much Yanmega at all, to be honest. Typhlosion Crustle? Bro, Crustle's in everything, bro. Just a broken card. Even put it with Typhlosion, I guess. Sure, why not? Ooh, there it was. Someone mentioned this. Someone asked me about Gardevoir Zoroark. I think Gardevoir Zoroark sucks, but here it is. Someone's playing it. Dude. You don't have a way to move the Zoroark besides Turo. This is criminal. I hate this. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, here's another Yanmega deck right there. Dreadnought Crustle? Okay. Wait, there was a Yanmega deck there. Let's take a look at another Yanmega deck. Yanmega Thorns, Yanmega Hands, Yanmega Gigas. Yanmega into Gigas is not very good though, because then they're just gonna countercatch or KO your Gigas. So that's not great. Ooh, the scrape. Oh, hold up. All right, now this might be it. Scramble switch into Regigigas after you get all the energy in play. I don't hate this. Get to our Gigas, get to our Iron Hands. I don't love it though. I don't love it. Don't love it. Oh, that's the one we just checked there. Was I just in this one? Yeah, so go to this one. Same thing, just Yanmega Walls. That one's kind of boring. Couple Gholdengo, Dragon Pulse, Future Hands, another Cynthia's Garchomp. Ooh, oh wait, there's that Deluxe Bomb. We were talking about Deluxe Bomb earlier. There's no way this is correct in this deck. This deck, this card sucks. Not this deck. The Pokemon's card statue is the active spot and is damaged by an attack. Oh, it's also if it's just damaged? Oh, but if you place any damage counters, you discard this card. Oh, it doesn't stay. Okay, no, this card sucks. This card sucks. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Definitely fake. 100%. I mean, if people aren't playing tool removal, though, I guess in some matchups, like, maybe up against Dusknoir. I guess not tool removal, but if no one's playing Jamming Tower, what is the worst new deck? I don't know. One of them. All right, let's look at one more. We're gonna look at one final. This is it. Last one. Let's pick from the middle. Anything else to take a look at here? All right, no, I think we've seen basically everything at this point. We could go further and take a look at every single one. Oh, wait, here we go. A Steven's Metagross. Finally, bro. For anyone who doesn't know, 340 HP. X boost. You may use this ability once on your turn. Search your deck for a basic Psychic in a basic metal energy and attach them to your Psychic or Metal Pokemon any way you like, then shuffle your deck, then 200 damage. Metal Stomp. So pretty good ability. 200 damage, not terrible. Got 340 HP. Gets tankier with the Steven's Carbink. It takes 30 less damage from your opponent's attacks. Got Dark Energy in here. For the dory, you can set up your Clefairy, you can set up Mew, you can set up Mimikyu, attack with the Metagross, Turo to reset it. What does this do? Steven's Pokemon take 30 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. Hey, that's minus 60. I don't hate it. I feel like it needs more. Gotta have 2 Turo for sure, no? I feel like it needs more Turo. It needs more. This feels like, this deck feels incomplete. I don't know. It needs like more powerful secondary attacking options. Like Clefairy's nice, but it's only nice against Dragonbolt, obviously. I feel like Steven's Metagross is currently lacking in like secondary attacking options for sure. That's what it's missing right now. But it'll get there eventually, maybe. We'll see. There's always new cards coming out, so always new cards coming out. All right, we're gonna call it there for taking a look at new decks from Heatwave that are doing well in Japan.